Riley Taylor, welcome to North of Nowhere.
Thanks for having me.
We're super pumped.
I'm pumped to be here, man.
Yeah.
It's great.
Long awaited since we were back in the studio, eh?
Yeah, that's been a while now, and I've been thinking about it. I was kind of wondering what it was going to look like, and I've been very, very pleased with what you guys got going on here. This is awesome.
Yeah, no, that's great to hear. I imagine there was a lot of curiosity with the studio because it was a fairly different take that you've seen, eh?
I mean, I'm all for whatever comes my way. So it's I've pretty learned to be pretty adaptable. I think you kind of have to be, so you never really know what's coming. But this is exceeded expectations for sure. It's wicked.
And you've been pretty busy since then.
Yeah, man. I've just been just doing the thing, gigging, man. Taking I take pretty near all the gigs really, and from good to bad, from 100 people to 1 people. So it's good.
Yeah, except for you still haven't released my favorite song. My favorite song here is that acoustic. Where is it?
That's gonna be coming in the fall for sure. At the very latest, we got an album project coming. We're looking at the end of September for a release, and that'll be on there for sure. And I'll play it tonight for you.
Yeah,
just for you.
Finally get here just for me. Yeah. No, that's pretty sweet. One thing I saw yesterday that I'm like, oh, this is so cool. So there's so much respect for you is that you enjoy a festival just as much as anyone else.
Yeah.
You are just as happy to be there partying as you are on stage.
Absolutely, man. Because it's I like to be transparent. Before I started playing, I was drunk at every festival.
Yeah.
And just having a good time. And so especially when I get the chance to play, say we're playing like this one, for instance, like we're playing Saturday, but we can come Friday too. I'm gonna go Friday too, and be the festival goer and stuff. I like seeing that side of things too. So I think it helps with the show as well.
No, 100%. It's it's so authentic. This is you. Like
it's me,
you don't put any lipstick on.
I don't. You can't. You can't put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. So you don't even bother, right?
Yeah.
So it's no. I don't really. I can't. I'm not a good enough lawyer to try to hide anything. So
that's awesome. There was a lot of people yesterday talking to some people in the campground this morning, and they're like, has Riley Taylor, like, has he come in yet? Like, is he here? And it's like, dude, he was here yesterday. And they're like, oh, really? Like, backstage? Like, no, he was actually like walking around. They're like, shut up, really?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, man, he was like in the crowd.
Yeah, I love doing that, man. And you get an idea of kind of how it sounds, from the ticket buyer's perspective.
Yeah.
And you kind of, and you get a sense for like how the festival is and stuff. And you guys have been awesome as far as accommodations are going. And, me being the festival goer yesterday, like I never really had to worry about much. Everything's available, and it's a good time.
Yeah, that's great to hear. What's the game plan today? Getting ready for the show? Are you guys taking off? Like, what's the pre rituals for the crew?
I think I'll be probably hanging out most of the day. We might have to do a little run, get some strings and that sort of thing. But I'll be around most of the day hanging.
What's the band's rules? It's funny. I was asking a couple of the bands this. You talked to Ty. Said, what's like around drinking before? Do you drink to lose the nerves, or do you stay sober? Ty says, drink as much as there is, no problem. There's nothing that could give me a buzz. And then Owen doesn't touch he just doesn't go too hard on the booze before. What's your thing?
Me personally, I'll do maybe 1 or 2 before. If even that, a lot of times I try not to, and then kind of makes it better for after. You savor it, right?
And is that beer or liquor? Because one thing that randomly came in my head the other day is like, what if you have to start burping? You drink a beer before, and then you go on stage and you got to burp.
That's a
How
thing,
does
man.
that work?
That's a big thing. It's I don't know what it is. Burp control, I guess.
Burp control.
They should have a vocal lesson on that, because it does happen, and it you got a big moment in a chorus or something like that, and you got to get there. But I've perfected the kind of look away, quick burp, go back.
It does happen. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so it definitely does happen more often than I think people want to admit. But that's the glitch with beer. Outside of that, it's not bad. I'm mostly a water guy on stage, though. I just there's nothing like that feeling of like when you're kind of starting to lose control a bit. That's a scary place to be for me anyway. So I try to keep it a little bit tame. Maybe later on in the set, get a beer on the go or something. But I save all that stuff for after.
Yeah. And you don't rip in ears, right?
No, I have a couple times ever. It's I guess I'm just not used to them enough.
Give it 15-second spiel on In-Ear. So it's like the track's playing.
Yeah, and I mean,
Sort of like the background without the vocals is playing in
yeah.
your
So
ears.
you have kind of these pre-produced tracks that go along with whatever songs and stuff. Usually it's a lot of original stuff, and it might be like for a lot of bands, it's because they don't have a banjo player or they don't have a whatever harmonica guy or whatever. But in the song, it's there.
Yeah.
And I understand that point of view on it, like if you want to have that and stuff. But for me, it's I don't want to become reliant on tuners and because I think, and that's my opinion, I suppose, but I think that can tend to make people lazy as singers. It becomes a crutch of sorts. But there's a lot of guys that run tracks and that don't have any tuners or anything too. It's just more to kind of keep everything flowing. And so I there's there's two sides of it, I suppose. I see both, but yeah, I mean, a lot of guys run In-Ears without tracks too. It's just easier than carrying around monitors everywhere and doing that sort of thing. So
yeah, 100%. A lot of people see guys like you and think how glorious it is. You're up on stage and people, hundreds, sometimes thousands of people singing your songs and stuff.
Yeah.
What are some of the unglorious parts about this?
Oh man, like everything but the stage time.
Yeah.
I say that. No, it's a lot of it is cool. I can't lie about that, but you gotta be about half crazy to do it, because it's like it doesn't make any logical sense from any other perspective. I've worked a lot of jobs before I got into music, and to see the comparison, there is none. And it's a lot of musicians are crazy, man. So you got a lot of you get a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and some of them are more mad scientists than
you see guys like
cooks.
Motley Crue, and you're like, how did that ever happen to
Yeah.
Nickelback? You're talking about the documentary and how they're nuts.
Yeah, that's a great documentary too. But I don't know. I guess the traveling and stuff. I don't mind traveling though. Like I like it. I think you got to kind of be suited for it. Like you really have to be kind of built
Sleep
for
anywhere
it.
type of thing.
Yeah, I was talking with one of the emerging artists about that the other night, and he was kind of asking, how do you figure this out and that out and stuff. I was like, I just go with it, And the big thing for me is like, not all gigs are North of Nowhere festival gigs, right? Most of them are not great gigs, especially starting out. And I think that's kind of where you got to check yourself early on, is like even the bad gigs where it's you and the bartender, or there's two people in there and they don't care about anything you're singing about. They're there for the slot machines.
Yeah.
And do you enjoy those gigs too? Because if you don't, in my opinion, this might not be for you, because you got to take the bad with the good, right? So it's a wicked game. It's a wicked game.
Is there anything that can still give you goosebumps on stage, like that make you?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
There's a lot of it. Like I like to, when I get into it, like tonight we got a pretty big band, and like say we got a keys player, and there's certain songs where like we're in rehearsal and like he'll do a slide on the keys or something like that. I'll go, ooh, like I get a little tingle, and like obviously when people sing along, that's unbeatable. There's no way around that. A lot of it, I get tingly kind of the whole time. I still get nervous, as nervous as I always have. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. It usually, and it's really convenient. It sets in usually 2 minutes before I got to go on, and then have a.
Is it like the thing after the first song though? You're good.
It usually takes me a few songs to really settle in.
Yeah.
And then you find that groove, and you're good to go. It's something I've been working on too, like trying to find that way to just punch it right off the hop. And try it tonight, but.
That's crazy to think you guys are still nervous getting up there. How many shows you've done, and
I think in a way you kind of need to be.
Yeah, or else it maybe doesn't mean anything.
You
to you
need to be you need to be on your toes, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're too relaxed, a lot of stuff can pass you by before you even realize. So I think nerves are a good thing, man. If you can harness them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sports in a way too. Like, I played a lot of sports growing up, and before every game, like I thought I was going to throw up.
Yeah.
But it helps because you get that little bit of adrenaline, like the nerves kind of feel
Honestly,
the adrenaline.
keeps you going.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
100%. Well, we don't want to keep you too long, but we're super stoked for that set tonight, and I know you're also throwing in a bit of surprises, so that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. We get some guests coming up, and it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be really fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you think we can rally the backstage later, get into one, get some guys going?
Yeah, I'll probably have a couple tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, man, you got a big day, so I'll let you go, but really appreciate you coming on.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
'Cause baby